Italians all generally have suffered the economical crisis, but what is different between North and South is that South population is used to have economical difficulties. It's used to have this kind of difficulties, and so it's easier to find new ways to survive. Let's make like this. Instead, North suffer more the difficulty because it's new for them. It's brand new situation. South Italians having to deal with poverty and low income and no job are used to it, used to the problem. So it's
for centuries.
Yes, it is something that is not new, and but something that many people that know South Italians say that South Italians have the heart of Italy. So they are able always, they say that they smile even if they find big difficulties, because if you have the will to go ahead, the will to fight, the will to find a solution, you will find it. Maybe it's not the best solution you can have. Maybe it's not the best.
Okay, but still, I mean, when I look to Rome, I was told, I don't know whether it's true, I was told that from Lazio down, there's a huge difference on unemployment, youth unemployment.
But you mean also between Rome and Naples?
Yeah, if I look...
Because Rome it is the capital, so have a different kind of situation. From the economic point of view, there are much money at Rome because of the capital. For sure, coming up from the southern to north, the situation is changing because of the rate of education, the rate of
culture.
Is high.
Less ignorance means also that people are able to access to better jobs, so they have more money. That's why the more you go up, it's the issue of the meeting. I mean, education in South is always a border issue. It's there, but it's not really focused on. So the less you are, knowledged, and the less you find a proper job. So that's why you have been also used in jobs. So they pay you poorly, and you work a lot of hours, you don't have time to do nothing. But it's not much difference between Rome and Naples. It's
no,
more
that's
or less
what I
it's not
understood from the people in Rome, but there's a division in the capital. There's the southern part,
south of Rome.
or the north. Is it true?
It's true. South Rome, North Rome.
No, Rome or the city.
It's from the center, maybe.
Yeah. From the center, yes, because
going out.
Is center of Rome is where there is all the part of the political institution,
touristic, also touristic,
also the art. So there is a situation that is the rate of employees higher, and
the housing also, because there you pay a lot. If you want to buy, cost of life is way much higher. So if you buy inside.
Just one question, and at the end, when I was in Naples, I think 15 years ago, there was a new mayor.
Yeah.
Was a woman.
Yeah.
And she was from a.
Iervolino.
I think from the Communist Party. But she was working with the Christian Democrats.
Yes.
And then the city flourished. A lot of new people, new employment was created, self-employment, but still small businesses. And one or the other way, it disappeared. Why?
They disappeared not because of Naples politics. It disappeared also because of national politics. Because after that mayor, now we have the Magistris. That is doing an excellent job, I think. Also, like touristically, and the city has been reevaluated. But the problem is that nationally, they've tried to take away jobs, short-term contract jobs, trying to bet on those longer, trying to say to industries that you have to do long-term assumptions and things like that.
Also in number of industries. The industries are in Naples, so it's
there's a lot.
Much more than before.
Yes, it's developing.
Yes, but really small. really small. So you have a lot of self-employment. The problem is that self-employment, if it doesn't have a follow-up, you know, you have a lot of small activities, and then you have one big will put off a lot of small ones. So the problem is that when the national politics came in with these new forms of contractual forms, a lot of people have been actually hired, but it only worked for a short term when the industries got the bonus and less tax to pay and things like that. But then after, everything came back. So you don't feel the same number of self-employment that you could have 15 years ago. But you have those that still resist are good ones.
You are left both. One sentence how it should be better.
How it should be better? What?
What should be done to make it better?
To make Europe better. To make Europe great again.
Yeah.
You are asking me what you have to
make
do.
the Netherlands second is a different thing. I can send you the video. I can really send you the existing video. No, but what should happen, and with a short sentence, to make the overall situation in the south of Italy, starting from Rome, better? And it's too easy to say we need more jobs.
Improve the education situation, improve the scholarship, yes.
I say that
Education is always the first thing.
and I say instead that we need more unity, because if we fight all together, it's easier. If we're divided, and nowadays in Italy, unfortunately, we are much more divided. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a very good one.